up Tono-sama after such a really intense winner's final. So
America's last hope, Swillow. Can he do it?
His opponent, Potetin. Very interesting. Potetin is a Pikachu Libre player.
Right.
So Swillow's original character, Pikachu Libre.
Oh.
But
oh no.
Well, never mind.
About that Pikachu Libre.
So it seems Potetin also has a Chandelure on deck.
And it seems like a lot of the Japanese players do have at least a secondary or tertiary that they're willing to pull out, even in the tournament scene.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's smart.
Very, very smart. We saw Tono-sama playing Sceptile earlier, so... well, the good thing for Swillow, he does have a lot of practice with South Florida Chandelure by the name of Oma Goma.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Potetin, I'm sure he has a ton of Mewtwo experience. This is absolutely one of the most popular characters at a high level.
Definitely tries to read the jump there over the Embers.
Oh, okay, not ready. You know, usually you see Chandelure kind of zone with his beam, but instead we see a lot more Will-O-Wisps coming out.
Right. I wish it goes for Fire Spin and then uses the Togekiss right after to keep himself safe.
Yeah, so I think it was Thulius that was using Togekiss, and we were talking about how it wasn't helping him out too much, so it's interesting to see.
Yeah, another Mewtwo using it as well.
And I don't think I've ever seen Swillow use Togekiss, because I watch a lot. You know, we come from the same place. I watch a lot of his matches.
Huh. Probably had like a conversation with Thulius and something that changed his mind.
I know, man. Thulius got eliminated, so.
Wow, shots.
I'm just saying, like.
Swillow has seen the light. That is Togekiss.
Oh, there's the Umbreon. I'm surprised Swillow wasn't just waiting for that.
And the no crits from Mewtwo makes Potetin's 140 HP a little bit better. Like, that may have KO'd him without that debuff.
You know, what I think it really is, though? Oh, yeah, it's going to get punished. What I think it really is, though, the no crits debuff is honestly not a bad debuff. It's not, I mean, it's not really like the worst debuff you can get, but for Chandelure, if you get hit by Hex, that debuff counts. Any debuff counts, so he's going to get the extra damage from that.
Right.
It's actually really good. You know, like how Chandelure, his overheat just does less damage if you have a debuff, so hitting him with an Umbreon is really good, even though the crits aren't really a big deal.
True. Makes sense to have Chandelure have one of the debuffs on deck.
Get confirmed from Potetin. Nice breaks the Hex, but just blocks face first.
Yeah.
You can tell, Swillow over and over trying to do this forward X that he's kind of known for at this point.
Yeah. Potetin just kind of knows what he's going for.
Yo, he's getting blown up. I'm completely honest, he's getting blown up by this down X.
Yo, but look how fast he is right now.
You see those Embers? You see the homing on those Embers, though? It doesn't even matter how fast you are.
It really doesn't matter.
Yo, can we make Vrix's Embers home the same way, please? Like, come on. I'm sorry. All right, back to this match.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay. That was weird. I've never seen someone drop a phenomenal like that. It's supposed to be like a guaranteed for me, too, but...
And Signs of Life from Swillow. Not going down without a fight, keeping it pretty close now.
Yeah, that grab doing a ton of damage because he's using flashing red HP.
Right.
Oh, wow.
He brings it all the way back, Swillow.
Yeah, so Potetin, he tried to counterattack the second homing attack from Swillow, but he let go a little bit early.
Oh, I see. Huh? Nice.
Yeah, Psycho Cut just makes his way in there. Looks like he'll just delete any projectile on the screen.
Right.
Chandelure, that's what he does in field phasing. I see a lot of Embers come out, but Psycho Cut kind of like disregards those.
Right. Is Mewtwo one of those characters where you can't low stance it as well? Is he too big?
Mewtwo, I don't think, no. I mean, Psycho Cut, you mean Psycho Cut to another Mewtwo?
Yeah.
I don't think it low stance that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't see him using it too much, so that must be the case. Okay, goes right in there for the grab. Swillow's doing a lot better this round.
Yeah, something changed, man. I guess he stopped getting hit by down X's many times.
That'll help.
Yeah. Nice. The second hit of Psycho Cut going to knock him out of the air. Look at that. Look at the crossed R's by Mewtwo. Ooh, okay. I love that combo. So that is the combo that Mewtwo does. It's up Y into J, like dash cancel, JY, So in Synergy Burst, Mewtwo's JY changes into that kick.
Oh, no.
But the combo works the exact same way. It just looks way more funny. Because he's knocking you up, then he's kicking you back down and landing and then knocking you back up.
Yeah, Mewtwo's Mega Evolution is kind of weird. He goes so many more physical attacks.
Yeah.
Guy. So much flavor.
All right, so we went back to the select screen there. We're going to see a character switch made by Pokken.
That would make sense.
Oh, it's a Weavile. Oh,
What is going on? Oh no.
No.
I mean, I'm really psyched to see this because we've got a Weavile here.
Yeah, this is your territory, man.
In top 8, the dream is alive.
The dream is alive, man. We did it. Shout out to the character representation we have in top 8.
Yeah.
Lots of different things that you wouldn't expect.
No, definitely not. But a really interesting swap. I wonder what the thought process is.
Maybe trying to hit solo with that matchup inexperience because we just America in general don't have a lot of Weavile players. Shout out to Domino though. It didn't work. It's punished.
And that must be quite intimidating if you're Swillow right now. Just the confidence in going to a matchup like this.
Yeah. So one thing I said about Swillow earlier, I don't think I was commentating with you, but Swillow. He plays every matchup in every situation the same, man. He's always so aggro. I mean, he's sitting here as the last American player, so obviously it's working out for him. But
right. Maybe Pokken is kind of playing against that kind of playstyle, where he's like, oh, you know what? Maybe Weavile will be an answer to this aggression.
Something he might be trying to do, using Weavile's down X, his sweep is super, super long range. I think the longest range down X in the game. So might be able to...
That was so fast! Let's go, Weavile! He just got out of that fire spin into the Fury Swipe, into his burst attack!
Yes!
Let's go!
I don't know if this is going to be enough damage. It's a low damage burst attack, and he has the defense buff. Oh, it is indeed enough. Wow!
Let's go! This Weavile!
That was actually really surprising.
Yeah, I'm so surprised he got out of the fire spin with that speed.
Agility, yeah. Agility getting him out of there. I don't actually know for sure if Agility has iframes at the startup. I've never tested that.
Okay.
Oh, man, out, man.
Yeah, you don't want to jump over that one.
Yeah, that counterattack only able to get a combo in the corner like that.
And there's that Togekiss again. I don't know what he's going to get out of it. Because like you're saying, Weavile can close the distance pretty fast on his own.
Oh, okay. Switches up. He's going to get a big corner combo here. Yeah. Drain Punch to get a little HP back. Swillow invented that combo. Yeah. He's so proud of that. He always says that.
Lapping it.
Oh, man. Pokken just not blocking after this energy burst. Okay, Swillow is being more patient than I've ever seen him be.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud.
This guard! Weavile! Don't stop, Weavile! Please!
Whoa! Very questionable taunt, though. Why did he taunt? Wow, that must have been a misinput. Maybe he meant to Ice Punch.
Again! That fire spin on Wake Up is actually not safe on Weavile.
Yeah, so maybe that's the reason why he chose Weavile as counter. He was tired of the fire spin setup.
Yeah, and he didn't and he gets like 2 or 3 free initiations off of it.
Wow, Swillow's so smart. Realizes that the Sable was not a crit, goes into a grab just to bait out the burst attack.
Wow.
That was really risky. What it's Swillow? What am I gonna say anymore?
It's like what you're saying, man. High risk, high reward is this guy's gameplay. Oh wow!
Did he press a button? Oh no!
And like we were saying before, I really don't think the Japanese players are used to this kind of just raw, risky attacks right in your face, and it's working out really well for Swillow. What is this damage?
Yeah, what is this damage is the correct question you should be asking, my friend.
No!
Synergy burst immediately. No, he's gonna try and. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right.
Okay.
But he has a lot of ground to cover, man.
Yeah.
Swillow 1 around away from eliminating Pokken.
Oh, that was an interesting corner combo you tried there.
Huh. Face shift might save him. Oh no, Swillow. Yeah, doesn't want to face shift. He wants to keep the pressure on in dual face right here.
But Swillow, being North American, is so used to the raw burst attacks. He guards it.
All right, Crest gonna get some HP, a small amount of HP back. Man, so I wonder if that non-face shift is going to come back and bite Swillow.
Yeah, he's gaining a lot of burst attack mode right now. Meter.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, but it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Swillow eliminates Pokken, and wow, he was very upset about that.
I mean, he tried to pull out all the stops there with the Weavile counterpick as well.
Yeah, really unfortunate in the final moments of that match. You saw Fury Swipes. Depending on how it hits, it can actually uncombo. They can just fall out of it because of the weird like hitbox, hurtbox interactions.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he was unsettled about that. He had the Fury Swipes. It was the right read, but just dropped.
Yeah. Let's see this replay. Okay.
I'll just grab this. Yeah, it's about to show. Gets the grab.
And Pokken naturally had like
shift.
a lot of great initiations here. Unfortunately, Weavile doesn't have the greatest combos off those.
Oh, it gets hit so weird. Oh, that might have been just homing attack.
Oh, man. I really appreciate the Weavile counter pick, though.
You know what? He did it for you.
He did it for me. Shoutouts to you. Yeah. What a homie.
Weavile breaks in top 8, man. This is also the first American tournament, first major American tournament that a Breaksin has ever been in top 8. I'm so proud. For our losers finals match, which will be Swillow versus Tono-sama, we're gonna have a short video. Be right back, guys.
3 days ago, Kota announced that Zero would join Cell 7 in the upcoming Soma Worlds tournament. After so many league victories, switching teams this close to the tournament appears to be a deliberate move to destroy Kota's chance at the title.
Pokken Tournament here at EVO 2016. We are in Losers Finals right now.
Losers Finals.
Oh,
we made it.
Oh, man. The last American.
Last American standing. And Swillow, one of the only members, you know, South Florida native, comes up here with Bim, Suicune Master, Omagoma. He's one of the only members, one of the highest ranked players, and to not have already received his trip to Worlds.
Ooh, so this actually matters a lot because it's the difference between 3rd and 2nd place to get that trip to Worlds.
Yes, he needs to win this if he wants to win his trip to Worlds.
That's a huge deal.
But a stone wall stands in his way.
Oh no, the Breaksin wonder.
Tono-sama.
Indeed, quite the wall to climb right now for Swillow.
But you know, I gave Swillow a little bit of experience in this matchup. We do play pretty often, and you know, regularly.
DC, there are levels, all right.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I was about to say. So Tono-sama absolutely on a different level than any other Breaksin player in the world. This man is truly the Breaksin messiah.
Definitely. Oh man. But yeah, having some of that matchup experience will help him out, though. At least he understands some of the move sets and abilities of all the moves that Breaksin can throw out.
You know, I really hate to spoil it a little bit, but the last time, it wasn't Pokemon Nationals, I think it was St. Louis Showdown. Swillow was taken out by a Breaksin player.
Oh no,
Yep.
a Breaksin player.
A Breaksin player. One whose name escapes me, but a Breaksin player nonetheless.
Gotcha. And now he's got to fight the Breaksin player.
The Breaksin. Tono-sama, if you've ever read his Twitter, he's pretty much Breaksin himself.
There's a Togekiss again. He has so much faith in his Togekiss.
Nice.
Crouching under the Psycho Cut.
There it is on hit. He just got to guess afterwards, man. I like that he used a 9-frame option to pretty much beat anything. Down the wide 9 frame, start up and recovers very fast. So. Man, things are not looking good for Swillow in this first round. He started off very strong, but all crumbling around him as he walks into that boomerang.
Just kind of getting hit by a lot of the projectiles, and maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Too many embers and whatnot.
I mean, easier said than done, honestly.
Definitely. I mean, Tono-sama is doing a great job with his mix-ups on his projectiles as well.
Yeah, Breaksin in general has a very strong field phase. I wouldn't say it's the strongest of the game, but it's very, very strong.
And even when you see Breaksin kind of just using Sunny Day, then you're just kind of like thinking, oh, I should go in. He's getting some buffs.
Yeah.
So, really good mix-up from Tono-sama.
Alright, so Swillow being a lot more respectful than I expect him to. Psycho Cut beats almost every single thing that Breaksin does in field phase.
Oh, okay.
In dual phase, obviously, you have to worry about being low stance, but there's no low stance in field phase, so surprised he's not just matching Psycho Cut.
Right. There's that broomstick combo. Let's go.
Flame Charge canceling. Very, very specific time you need to do that. Oh, and there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Psycho Cut just beating everything.
Yeah, it's a good initiation, and it gets the phase shift that he may need.
this is his neutral strategy. Just when can I forward X?
Oh, he misses that conversion though. Kind of a big opportunity missed. Given the life lead.
Oh, this is my combo. Yeah, wow.
Ow.
A little bit too slow with that side beam though. Oh yeah, this is.
Oh, he tries to hyper beam too.
I don't know why. I don't even know what he was thinking.
Oh no, hyper beam definitely not the right call there after the fire spin.
Oh man, Tonosama very, very strong at game number 1. This should be enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Shadow Mitsu left with 4 HP remaining.
What?
Nice.
Braixen's burst attacks are not strong.
It's pretty weak, but he did have a defense buff from flashing red HP.
Right. But here, he really can't make any initiations, and he's got 10 seconds left on the clock. Will this speedy Mewtwo do anything?
Oh yeah, but that's the Ice Punch just punchable on the block.
Yeah, and Imoga coming out to enjoy the victory dance.
Tonosama with a very strong game number 1. Swillow, I'll say I'd like to see him use Psycho Cut more in field phase.
Yeah. He does have an extra match to play around with because this is losers finals 3 out of 5.
Yes.
But that being said, oh man, Tonosama very happy with his first victory.
Yeah,
going into it quite confident.
Yo, he wants that run back against Boomtown, let me tell you.
Yeah.
He was not happy about him running it back, so.
I see it, he sees it from the Braixen's end. Okay.
Yeah, so that side range projectile can be beaten by just the side beam, the roll side beam.
Right.
So I have to be careful with the way you use it. Combo into a Molga. Gonna make that Togekiss kind of useless.
Yeah.
It's really weird to see him use Togekiss though. I don't know, man.
I really think he would benefit so much because it's just not a factor in this game, and it could be something, you know?
Yeah. Still really having a hard time dealing with this neutral from Tonosama. You know, it's unfortunate. Even though he probably does have a lot of experience in this matchup, you know, playing me and other Braixen players very often, we all play very, very different.
Yeah, that's the thing about this game. Like, the characters do have some flexibility for sure.
Oh man, what a call out by Tonosama, working out such a strong match.
That being said, I feel like Tonosama does all the correct things with Braixen. You know, I just don't think there's any improvements to be made.
Yeah,
this guy.
I don't know what else to say about this. Tonosama has got his number completely.
Yeah.
Swillow's going to have to just change up his play, like a complete 180 in his play if he wants to win this. But like I said, Swillow, his game plan is very often the same. Which is a good thing, you know, for the most part. He's very consistent, but...
Yeah, it brought him all the way here to losers finals, but you do need to change it up if you're getting beaten for the same things you're trying. Agreed.
Oh, if he let that Hyper Beam rock, that would have confirm punish.
Yeah.
Still trying to make his way in there with forward X. Please, Swillow.
Very, very stubborn.
For the most part, you know, in other matchups, it's been working out for him very often, but in this matchup, I feel he's gotten punished almost every single time.
It's the face shift. You're right that we're not seeing the Psycho Cuts that much. Oh, what a conversion!
And gets a slowdown.
And gets his own buffs. Tonosama playing Braixen the way she was meant to be played.
I think he's playing Braixen the way that the developers didn't realize that she could be played. He really does make Braixen look like she's an extremely strong character. She is a very strong character.
Yeah.
This is honestly, this is absolutely a matchup she struggles in.
This is Swillow's chance. This is huge damage.
Huge damage. Luckily, that face shift going to save Tonosama with 1 HP remaining. What is the mix-up?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the call-out. Just side Y. Just do it.
Why not? Why not?
Wait, why not? I can think of a couple of reasons why not. Like, he had 1 HP remaining, man. You know?
All risk, let's go.
Yeah, that he took a risk and it paid off for him. Meanwhile, that Mewtwo behind Swillow is
looking mad.
That's looking like Swillow's Mewtwo, honestly.
Oh no! Oh no! Let's go, Swillow. Let's see it. No, he's still sticking with the Togekiss.
Why?
This man.
Oh man. It helps a lot in the field phase. You know, Togekiss is great against zoners in field phase. It pretty much makes a lot of their zoning irrelevant, but
That being said, I actually think like he could swap it out with the current. He could just go Rotom because there's a lot of times he's very jumpy, Tonosama.
Yeah.
And he could get something off of that. But yeah, he's really sticking true to his Togekiss.
One cool thing I noticed about Tonosama, in almost every match I've watched him, I don't think I've ever seen him use Fire Blast. Ever.
Oh. Huh.
It's funny because Fire Blast is what a lot of people complain about. about Braixen, like, oh my god, Fire Blast is so strong, I can't believe this attack.
Yeah,
but he literally does not use it.
Huh. Doesn't even need it.
And this man has his Flame Charge cancel timing on point. That is very, very rough timing. And the fact that he's so consistent with it really shows how much work he puts in with this character.
There we go, finally getting something started there in the field phase. Nice.
Wow, that was really weird. So he did EX Flame Charge, somehow found a way to cross himself up on top of Mewtwo. I've actually never seen that happen before.
And he gets clipped by that Psychic too, huh?
Alright, at this point, I think is when I would stop using Forward X.
Oh no! Swillow!
So the Fire Spin was just directly in front of him. Swillow said, you know what, I'm going to try and Forward X this Fire Spin and see what happens.
Hey, he's Mewtwo, he can do whatever he wants, DC.
And maybe in the movies, but this is clearly a different Mewtwo.
Right. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that attack, Fully Charged Focus Blast is really, really hard to counterattack. You have to time it 100% perfectly.
And just one hit confirm off the Emolga will seal the deal for Tono-sama on that round.
Things are looking not good at all for Swillow as the last American player standing.
Oh, is he going to get the 30? Is he going to get the 3-0? Okay.
Starting off, finally using Psycho Cut. The way it's meant to be used in field phase. I think he might have dropped one of those Flame Charge cancels. It's fine. It still leaves you in a good position. Oh, there's the Fire Blast, finally. Using that to get the Sunny Day afterwards.
Yeah, keeps himself safe. And if a projectile does come out, then the Fire Blast changes its animation.
Great confirm. So look at that damage, man.
Yeah, yeah. And he's going to really have to like bank on that advantageous damage situation and do it more often. Again, easier said than done for sure.
Nice. Second hit of Psychic Cut, going to knock him right out of the air. Now Swillow finally working on a good round.
Yeah.
Yes, and this should be enough. It's a crit.
There you go. On the board.
So this is it, man. This is the beginning of the ultimate run back.
This is how it starts, DC.
Yeah, that is exactly what Swillow needed if he wants to keep himself in this tournament and get some momentum. Oh, he hurt me, man. He got hurt. He's using Fire Blast all of a sudden.
It's not working out for him, though.
Yeah, it isn't. It really worked out for him, so. Wow, that's so unfortunate, man. Had the correct call out with the dive kick, but the boomerang coming back traded with the dive kick.
Yeah. And again, those embers are light attacks. They're just kind of getting nicked when Mewtwo's in Mega Evolution form.
Calls out the jump.
Ooh, is that going to confirm?
Yes, it's going to connect. The cool thing about landing this, he also instantly gets his support meter back from just landing the super. Come on, man. This is the cutest thing in the game. Okay.
Oh, no.
Swillow with that last-ditch effort.
And with the wall spot, he could have got another Hyper Beam, huh?
Yeah, I think he got the wall spot, right? Yeah. All right, things are looking good for Swillow. Oh, but calls out the grab from Emolga.
Okay. We got an honest game, no meter, and no supports.
Oh, no. So Swillow takes it. So, wow. Oh, that's super unfortunate. So Tono-sama was low stancing the Psycho Cut.
Yeah.
He let go of low stance at the last second, got hit with the tail end of Psycho Cut, and kind of put him in a bad situation.
Mistimed it just
barely. Look at this. Look, okay, so low stancing it, ready, and let's go.
Oh, no. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. That's...
He's doing a great job for those Psycho Cuts, avoiding all of them. Nearly all of them, I should say.
All right, so Swillow on the boards, finally.
Yeah, 2-1, let's go.
This man says, I'm not going out 3-0, I'm instead going out.
Not at all.
Not at all.
America's last hope.
I'm glad you finished that sentence for me.
Oh, good.
All right, so let's see if Swillow can do it again. You know, on the verge of getting 3-0'd, being able to close out a match is like the best feeling in the world. That means you realize, wow, okay, I can do it. I'm not just getting bodied.
Yeah, you have some momentum on your side. Just a little bit. It's definitely a hard fought, though, getting into third round.
Oh, Psycho Cut going to eat that side beam. Makes Swillow realize Psycho Cut is the answer in field phase. It just stops everything. thing I didn't notice about Swillow, not using forward X quite as much as he was before.
Yeah, man, he's really listening to your coaching.
As I say that, uses forward X immediately. Thank you, Swillow. From one jab into Emolga.
Yeah, those hit confirms are crazy.
It's cool though. Like for the most part, it's even safe because even if he got on block, the Emolga's also safe on block. So
yeah, yeah. And I like that he confirms it to Emolga just so he gets that debuff as well. Especially. Oh, and he's not running Togekiss this time.
Oh yeah, change to Sylveon. Okay,
oh,
wow.
Let's go. Taking all our advice right now. No forward X's. Switching up the support.
Oh, so just dropping block right there. Wow, hitting him. I believe that was out of right before counter hit Bobby's a barrier. Nice, great call out by Tonosama.
And again, Swillow finding himself one round away from being completely knocked out of this tournament.
At the end of the day, didn't get 3-0'd, man. So things could be much worse right now.
Oh yeah, definitely something.
But he wasn't too far off in that last round. I believe in him. I know he can do it.
Yeah, yeah, agreed. None of these are blowouts. And I think the Sylveon is actually affecting some of the battle because with that defense buff, suddenly breaks its attacks and don't do anything.
Yeah, I don't think you just noticed Swillow with the angled Hyper Beam to call out the side beam roll. He had the right read, but side beam just barely hit him before the Hyper Beam to connect. Again, Focus Blast just outlasting the counter.
These confirms are so crazy. He gets just the one hit and he's like, oh, okay, I got it. I'm going to go right into Emolga.
No, but yeah, like I was saying, the thing is, like, it doesn't matter because you can just press the one hit and then mash Emolga. Worst case scenario, if the one hit gets blocked, you can still cancel into Emolga because it breaks straight.
So it's pretty safe then.
Yeah, 100% safe.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah, Braixen does have a lot of good things about it. I love this character.
Yeah.
Can't wait till the 1,000 people trying to play Braixen after this tournament.
Oh man, M-Play is going to be
you guys ready for
so
a
much fun.
A rude awakening. I promise you, unless you're Tonosama, you're going to have a really bad time. And combo into that Emolga.
Again. So aware. But I really do like the Sylveon pick from Swillow.
So, Tonosama in. Oh. Weird. Oh man, the bait.
Oh, he caught him. Wow.
Yeah, so he did a low flame charge. Swillow said, you know what? Is he coming towards me? Let me counterattack this. But that's how you beat flame charge. But
good call out.
Good call out.
That'll do it. Like you said, does not go out 3-0, goes out 3-1 instead. A amazing, amazing showing from Swillow, going out third here in the largest Pokken Tournament.
Not only third, but also the highest placing American player at the largest Pokken Tournament in North America.
And the largest and the highest placing South Floridian.
Oh, and the highest placing South Floridian. You're right. Yeah, that's a lot of medals you can take home, man. And it is time, guys. Controller Chaos save 10% with the promo code EVO2016. You guys, of course, I wish I had it with me, man. My Braixen controller, the Controller Chaos made for me. It's really, really awesome. I posted a picture on Twitter not too long ago. I'm sure I'll post another very often. But they make some really awesome art for controllers, sticks, everything you have to control your character in a game.
Nice, nice. And you get 10% off?
Yeah, 10% off with EVO. 16.
Now is the time. The color schemes are so cool. I really like the spacey blue and pink that they kind of go on their normals.
Yeah, that's actually really, really cool.
Yeah.
I know they were selling the EVO one as soon as the doors opened on Friday, and it sold out so quick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Huh.
I got to get me one of those.
Oh, yeah.
But Vish, it's time.
We've made it all the way to the end of the bracket.
A long 2 days. A long, long 2 days. 1,100 plus entrants here in EVO 2016 Pokken Tournament, but we are finally here.
Dude, it's crazy. I kind of feel bad for Swillow because, like we mentioned earlier, he lost his ticket to Worlds. Oh no, so much was on the line there.
That's rough, but
no.
It's time to move on to Grand Finals, the run back of Winners Finals.
Yeah.
Buntan.
Yeah, and it was a really, really close Winners Finals.
Yes, Buntan.
Game 5, last round. Last hit?
Yeah,
almost?
so Tonosama, from the beginning of that set, looked like he was putting in a lot of work, and then Buntan was able to run it back. He was at one point, he was up 2-1 Buntan won a really close game number 4, and then game 5 came down to the wire last round. Was able to clutch it out.
Right, right.
So this is a lot, man. This set could go either way. Both these players clearly the best of the best.
Yeah, to say the least. And again, you've got to be feeling pretty happy when you're with your fellow countrymen in grand finals. I know it's heated. I know there's rivalries, but you got to feel
At the end of the day,
a sliver of happiness.
Yo, Thomas, we came to America, dog. We took this, man. That's probably what he's saying. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
we did this.
Oh yeah. Ishoni.
Anyway. Yeah, we're going to see the run back from winners finals. Oh, you look like you guys can't see it on your screen, but they are smiling. They know.
They're cheesing. And again, this is a 3 out of 5 set. However, Buntan sitting in the winner's side.
Yes, Buntan sitting winner's side. Tonosama's going to have to win 6 matches total if he wants to win this tournament.
And that is not easy. Not easy, to say the least.
And it begins. Grand finals of EVO 2016 Pokken Tournament. Tonosama from losers, Buntan in winners.
Let's go.
Tonosama starting that one off early. Sliding, catching him, face shifting. And yeah, we're going to see a lot more of this. We saw this in winners finals a lot.
Right.
Both these characters have zoning tools, both characters have up-close tools.
Yeah, and I think where Buntan was winning was when he was playing this spacing game. It seemed like Tonosama had a little bit of difficulty, because it seems as though Breakson's projectile tools aren't as strong, especially with Mirror Code.
So they have, Mirror Code's definitely going to stop a lot of things, but they have very low projectile priority. They lose to almost every other projectile in the game.
Right, right.
Except for fully charged Fire Blast, that's completely different, but you never get to see that from Tonosama.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's back to a battle, so we're going to see this situation a lot. Oh, and the guard break.
Wow.
Oh, shout out to the new patch that only works post-patch. The second hit, if you only hit the second hit of Breakson's XX combo, you get a ground bounce.
Oh no.
It's so nice.
It's such a random patch
I
note.
I don't even know why they added that, but I'm not complaining, man.
Yeah. It's a random nerf to add. I heard random buff to add.
I'll take it. We take those, man. As Breakson players. And finally, the Miracle coming in clutch right there.
And it does so much damage.
Yeah, that kind of blows my mind how much damage it does. Honestly.
Yeah, one projectile and that's it.
So 7 seconds remain. Tonosama does have the life lead. Probably going to... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that being said...
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh,
1 second. Is it going to be enough?
It's not going
to
be enough.
He gets the 30%. Oh my gosh! Buntan takes it! Buntan takes it!
Because the percent, it wasn't even the amount of HP, but he had 9.28%.
Yeah, not just that. He got the 30 damage from the face shift wall splat to push him over the edge. Oh my goodness.
TC, these matches are way too close.
Way too close, way too hype. You know, I gotta get out of here. Peace out, guys.
Yeah, there's too much. The timer coming into such a crucial factor. What?
Wow. Oh, now things are not looking good for Tonosama. Walking into that waterfall.
Okay, not close enough to counter it, but not close enough to get hit by it either.
Ammo? Is the Veil gonna punish? Yeah, it is. Fast enough to punish. Okay.
Nice, nice.
Oh, misses side beam face shift afterwards, but it's fine. Tonosama's mad, man.
As you should be after that last match.
Alright, so Buntan, trying to make something work with these water guns, getting hit out of the air every single time by Ember. Nice. Tonosama has seen this before. It happened in Winners Finals, mirror coding in between the metal hits, but Tonosama says, nah, I've seen this before, homie.
Yeah, I'm on top of it. I'm just going to jump over this mirror code. Wow, that's amazing. The adaptation.
Slowly trying to make his way in there, but missed down X will get him punished by quite a bit. And a lot less mirror coding just in general that you see from Buntan. Even if it doesn't hit its mark, you know, it's a ton of chip damage, so.
Right.
Single hit Y into Vettel. And no more synergy burst for you.
Yeah. It took away some of the meter as well.
Light screen doesn't need to work on that waterfall.
I think Buntan is just kind of waiting out the debuff, and now he's back. Got his burst attack mode on deck.
I just want to know how Tonosama gets away with all these projectiles from full screen. These should all theoretically be free mirror coats, but
it's just the mix-up he's been doing.
So no mirror coat in between Avello that time.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to really risk it given the amount of life he has.
He's probably not going to hit his mark, but it's fine. Get a little pushback, a little shift damage.
Yeah, the way he's playing right now.
Oh no, that must have been a misinput. The Synergy Burst exhaust forcing him to do an Aurora Beam at close range, and that's just punchable and block.
Right.
Ah, man.
It takes game number 1. Okay, Tonosama.
I'm telling you, Tonosama is a man on a mission.
Out for blood.
Yes, he was doing so well in that winner's final set until Boomtown was able to run it back against him. So
yeah. But as mentioned, 5 more matches ahead of him.
He has a lot of matches needed to win if he wants to take this.
Yeah.
There it is.
But see, in field phase, you can kind of avoid the mirror coat punish. Like,
all right, so you can side beam to roll it, but you have to preemptively. You have to know your opponent's going to mirror coat you.
Right.
And on top of that, you can still get hit by the Hydro Pump. It's really fast.
Gotcha.
That's a great timing by Tonosama. He's got a counter a little bit too early right there. So I'm not, just watching Boomtown, I'm not entirely sure what his strategy is for this matchup, because sometimes it seems like he wants the zone, and then other times it seems like he wants to go in. So
yeah, I think he's a little bit indecisive. And again, the strength of Suicune is that ability to use both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
But he's got to commit one way or the other with each interaction.
That's when gonna all attacks now. Great. Oh! Alright, just getting hit by the first charge.
Okay.
Another mirror coat. See, not always hitting his mark, but at the end of the day, you got the mirror coat.
Yeah, you don't see a DC.
Yeah, you don't get any chip damage from the projectile you're blocking breaks in.
Right.
Oh,
He's getting the guard break. He's got to watch out.
It's sufficient anyway, so things are looking good for Tonosama. Oh my gosh, how and why? Boomtown letting his counter rip a little bit too early, getting hit by the last hit of up X.
Oh no. Everything is just so slight. The most subtle mistakes are costing these players their matches.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because in 99% of the situations that you see that happen, the up X gets punished, but
yeah,
slight mistiming by Boomtown. I did notice we are seeing a lot more miracles than what we saw in the winner's final set.
Which makes sense. I mean, even though Tonosama is CAD-seeing out of it, it's at least mitigating the projectiles. There it is.
And then, it might hit its mark. And when it does hit its mark, look at that damage.
Hey.
Ooh!
No.
Oh, man.
And now Tonosama's going to be scared of the mirror coat for sure.
All right, so those 2 last interactions in a nutshell is why, is why a lot of people think this is one of Brixton's worst matchups.
Mirror coat.
Yeah, mirror coat. Be losing the entire match. That's the answer to Flame Charge. So I was saying, yeah, you can be losing the entire match, and then 2 mirror coats, suddenly you're winning again.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, just CAD-seeing and realizes that he's kind of sidestepping with those attacks.
That's the water gun. So Tonosama probably thought he was safe behind the Fire Spin. Fire Spin will beat a lot of other projectiles, but Boomtown kind of maneuvered himself around it.
Oh wow, what a great counter.
Ooh, the up X call out. Okay. Don't see up X very often from Suicune, but it is one of his best attacks for sure.
Oh, and the ice wall right at the corner. The pressure.
Yeah.
Tonosama just goes burst attack mode, doesn't even want to deal with it.
Yeah, it's a really hard situation to deal with. You gotta, gotta guess.
I can't see what my opponent is doing. Oh.
Cancels it to a battle. Is this gonna punish? Yeah, I'm saying I don't think it would. So if it was a little bit faster, the Avetto would have knocked him out of his counter hit properties, but the Super Flash was already like frames away from starting. So
I see. Do you think Tonosama thought that he was outside of the range, being in field phase? It was slightly ambiguous where he was.
No, there was really nothing else you can do in that situation. I mean, he was stuck in Ember, and he can cancel in support. So the best thing you can do is cancel in support and hope it hits.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's the only thing you could cancel into.
Yeah.
So might as well try it. But a great showing from Boomtown there. And it is now 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1 between these 2 players of this grand final set.
Man.
It's crazy to see another Suicune player in Grand Finals that is, not named Suicune Master. So maybe we have a new Suicune Master.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Suicune Master changing his name to Suicune Apprentice.
Suicune Acolyte.
Oh no.
SAT words, man. Again, this battle gonna knock you right out of counter. Oh, anyway, we'll see these. Oh, all right. So a Reshiram in that situation would hit for sure, but a battle a little bit slower than Reshiram.
And not as big a horizontal hitbox. It kind of shoots up that whole plane.
Yeah.
So you couldn't like really backdash it the way Suicune did there. And it's just interesting how the neutral game changes from match to match. You see like a rushdown kind of breaks in, and then this time we're seeing Bhutan play more spacing. Tonosama giving him respect.
A great confirm by Tonosama. This is unbelievably useful. Oh my gosh, this round by Tonosama is insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still trying to make this air homing attack work for some reason. He's like 0 for 4 or 5 on them, so if I were him, I would probably maybe limit the amount of times I use it. It's not very useful for Brixton.
Right, right. And he opts to go Dragonite this time. Like the immediate pick to Dragonite as soon as he lost. Huh. Both the supports were full as well.
So did he switch to Dragonite, or was he just on Dragonite?
I think he was on Victini.
Oh, okay, previously. Okay. So usually if you see like an instant support set pick, like, and it's a weird pick, it's like, oh, well, that was an accident. That was mashing.
Oh, no.
That happens to me all the time.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Able to counter the Draco Meteor. I actually didn't know you could counter that. I thought that Pierce counter, but... Nice. That's Suicune damage. 30% of your HP.
And you have a lot of time to confirm off those hits. The waterfall keeps you in the air for a little bit of amount of time.
Yeah. The bounce from Fire Spin. Activating Sanity Burst is going to reset the face shift points. Oh man, right over it.
And again, this conversion, we've seen it at least 3 times now.
Yep. And honestly, it doesn't do that much damage, but the fact that he gets his support immediately just for landing his burst attack,
yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah. It's definitely a big deal. It's kind of like Blaziken, where you just kind of do it because you get the buff anyway after.
Yeah. Not nearly. I mean, I wish it was like Blaziken, where you got out block or whiff, or Blaziken gets it for anything. She actually has to land hers. So.
Word. I see you.
And a battle up back again. This man has been locked. He's gonna get locked out of his burst attack.
Yeah, no. That's so bad because he is in burst attack mode. Poor Suicune.
Oh my goodness. The confirm got the highest possible hit of Flamethrower.
Oh no. 2-1 Tonosama?
I've actually never seen. Tonosama is still teaching me, learning me every time I watch him. I'm taking notes. Hold up. Let's see.
Pulling out the notepad.
Flamethrower into XX.
There we go. We got the replay. Get the Sunny Day in between.
Yo, okay, so mid combo Sunny Day is the actual dream for Brixton players.
It looks really cool. That's that efficiency.
So my dream is to create a combo that use Sunny Day 3 times in one combo. I'm very close. I will unveil that someday. But yeah, Tonosama 1 match away from resetting this grand final set.
Yeah. And again, we're not seeing as many mirror codes from Bhutan. I think after he gets it a couple times, he kind of backs off of it because he expects Tonosama to adapt.
Yeah, maybe he's just waiting, maybe saving it for the most crucial of moments.
Right.
Single Ember into a battle.
Yeah.
That confirmed.
Crazy cancel. I feel like that's a tight timing.
Oh no! Just like the down white, you just one Ember and just mash a metal, hit or block, it's gonna come out.
Right. Wow, CADC going through both of the projectiles there.
Just using that light screen to beat all these projectiles, get some synergy meter, or I'm sorry, support meter.
Okay, there's that 20-second mark, and Tonosama needs to close the gap a little bit because...
Oh, Bhutan, please!
So much damage!
Oh, yeah.
Breaks in.
Listen, man, don't get hit by...
Yeah,
get hit by things like that.
Red health breaks in.
Oh, the guard meter slowly going down. Oh, man, what an unfortunate situation. Crossing himself up, putting himself in the corner. Tonosama has the life lead, 1 second remains.
Yeah. And just dips out of there with his broomstick. Let's go.
Not going to end it like that one time out we had in the first game.
No, no, sir.
Wow, Tonosama 1 round away from resetting this Grand Finals. I told you, this is the man on a mission, bitch.
Oh, no. Breakson as the winner of EVO?
Please, I'll take it.
You're going to lose your mind.
All right, so guys, I'm saying it right now. Breakson wins EVO. I will admit she's top 3 in the game. So that's incentive for all the friends for you, Tonosama.
Right. That's definitely what he's thinking right now.
Tonosama is on his way. Like I said, 1 round away from resetting this bracket. But, you know, I think it's pretty easy to say Tonosama is pushing this character to its limits.
Oh, for sure.
Because there are no other Breakson players that even come close.
Yeah, he kind of has to lab it up on his own and figure things out for himself.
Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. We do have a lot of strong, very, very strong American Breakson players. Shadowcat and Kuki put in work.
Yeah, but he may not be...
Well, yeah, this is Tonosama, man. Like,
right.
I think anybody can admit this is another level. Oh, he should be able to punish this the first attack. Yep.
Yeah.
And this is it. He's flashing red HP, and he is in Synergy Burst, so I don't think this is a related. We'll see.
Yeah, Breakson has not shown us most damaging of
Oh,
specials,
it is enough.
Is that a reset? It's a reset.
That is indeed
3-1?
a reset. Tonosama resets Grand Finals 3-1.
Uh-oh.
Against the man who sent him the losers in the first place.
That was such a close round. That was a lot more decisive than their winner's bracket match.
Absolutely.
For sure.
This is so crazy to think. This character who's never made top 8 at a national U.S. tournament now on its way in the second set of Grand Finals at the biggest Pokken tournament ever.
Potentially able to get first here? What is going on?
Okay, on the other hand, man.
I mean, Buntan can do it. He's shown us in that winner's set, and even in the previous set that we just saw, he had signs of life. He took a match off.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think a lot of it's stemming from a lot of this really should be mirror coded.
Yeah.
And, mirror code doesn't come out instantly. You still have to time it. So there's situations where you might not be able to get it out in time, but please. The risk reward is just so in your favor doing it because of the amount of damage you get off the Hydro Pump.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like the times that Buntan won his matches and won his rounds was partially due to getting like a mirror code.
Yeah. I think it's especially crucial when you're down by quite a bit because it can really turn the tides, literally the tides, the water tides of a match.
Damn it, DC.
Man, we gotta do it. Can't have a Pokken tournament without puns.
Feel you.
Yeah, no, this is a situation where you would not want to use Mirror Code.
No.
As soon as Breakson sees that, it's a free burst attack.
Oh, and hops completely over the... No, not quite. Not quite.
1 HP remains for Buntan.
Oh,
and
tries
times.
to mirror code. Unfortunately, not that time.
Yeah.
And every time he misses it, he's going to be even more... he's going to be more deterred to use it the next time.
Yeah. I think that's really important in this game. You can't like let yourself put like specific moves on tilt.
Yeah.
If it's your strongest attack and it doesn't work twice in a row, that doesn't mean it's a bad attack. It just means it didn't work.
It just means you used it kind of predictably, or they read it twice.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. See?
Hey.
Look at the amount of damage you get from that, putting himself back in the game with it.
And it seems to put Tonosama in like a different... As soon as the mirror code comes out, Tonosama kind of switches up his neutral game.
Alright, so Buntan finally able to get a Synergy Burst out. He's been locked out of it so many times in these matches.
Not again. Oh, he goes right into it. As soon as he got hit, we all saw it coming.
So he's going to be once again locked out of his burst attack.
That's so potent. Dude. Like, you can't make the comebacks now, or not as easily.
Yeah, I think Battle is a great support set to use as Breakson.
Yeah.
And a great support set to use against Sweepin in general.
Right.
Oh yeah, this is going to end the round. Not even going to need the animation. Just going to take a laser to the face.
Yep. And that is match 1.
Tonosama takes the first match of the second set of Grand Finals. This is crazy to think he's now, in this Grand Final set, he's now 4-1. 4-1 against Buntan.
Yeah.
Oh, and someone's, switching things up. clearly it seems like the Victini and Dragon Knight are not working. I think that's another really important thing that we, kind of noticed in the matchups. I haven't seen much use of Victini. It's great, get the crits,
Yeah. On paper, it looks like it would be a solid pick, but goes for Reshiram Crest instead.
I don't know how I feel about this one. Reshiram, so Crest, of course, is going to get you some HP back and remove a debuff. Not really relevant against Braixen.
Right.
Reshiram, on hit, gives Braixen a attack debuff. On block, pushes her back, but pushing Braixen back is not really where you want her to be.
Yes.
It's really good against the rushdown characters when you're a zoner, but against other zoners, it's especially if you're not taking advantage of Miracle, like you kind of noticed.
Yeah. But he does opt to go for Crest, so he doesn't want to use the spacing tool you mentioned. He just wants that little life, I guess.
Also could be his cheer skill. Now using standard to get Reshiram next round.
Gotcha.
You see just a single water droplet beating one of the side beams. That's how low the priority for side beam is.
For Braixen.
Well, clearly not for Braixen, because Tonosama is in a really good position right now.
True that. He just barely outspaces there and gets the grab off.
Yep, single jab into a Vettel. Hit or block doesn't even matter because leaves you in an advantageous situation.
Yeah. And again, Synergy Burst is sealed. I feel like most of the time he's just kind of sealed and shut off there.
Yeah, this man locked out of a very, very important tool.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Butan in a good position right now. He has a life lead.
I think Tonosama just really understands what happens in the neutral situation because he's pulling out those sunny days willy-nilly because he knows it's safe in this particular event.
Oh, I think they both activate the Synergy Burst.
Oh, no.
I think Suiko's going to... No. Braixen's going to win this one. Yes, because Suiko does have the slower burst attack. Yes.
Braixen.
Oh, my gosh. The burst attack battle. Wow. What an exciting thing. You don't see that happen very often because you can't buffer burst attacks during super flashes, so they really press it at the same time.
And again, I think that goes to show just Tonosama really recognizing certain situations.
Tonosama, he was losing that match by quite a bit. Butan was working on a great match, and then a few mistakes, and that was it.
Right.
I think Tonosama is a very, very strong sweeping player. But watching these matches, man, I think a lot of it might have to do. I don't know how often he gets to play Tonosama. I don't know what regions from Japan they're in, but looks like a lot of inexperience
against Braixen.
Yeah, just a lot of things. On top, no, I don't want to lay Tonosama down. He's playing perfectly. He's playing this matchup perfectly.
Of course.
He's synergizing with his support set perfectly. He has the right idea for the support in this matchup.
But I think that does make a big difference. Even if the character knowledge is just slightly off at this juncture of the tournament, that's going to make a big difference. Just those certain situations not being aware. And E-combos for it.
Yeah, Tonosama, look at the life lead he has right now.
Yeah.
So he's indeed using that crest to kind of keep himself in there.
Just so much momentum from Tonosama's side. So much momentum.
No blocking after that Synergy Burst. Tonosama, no, he's going to be fine. He can just go. Oh, no! Wow! All he had to do was air dash.
Yeah.
What an air dash. All right. Well, that burst attack hits its mark. That's good news for Butan. That's exactly what he needed.
Yeah, something to get things started.
Literally head first into that counterattack.
Oh, and he's... Oh, no, he misses.
I think he tried to end it with light screen. Tonosama, please.
With the flavor. Could have gone for his bread and butter combos, but he's like, nah, you know what?
He's smart. Yeah, he's like, I was just trying to win with light screen, man. All right, so Tonosama now up 2-0 in the second set of Grand Finals. One match away from being your EVO 2016 champion, Butan. He did it in Winners Finals. He needs to channel that Winners Finals Butan to run this one back.
He really does. He really does.
He's done it before. He can do it again, but he needs to make the right decisions in the crucial moments.
Yeah, you can't have the reverse 3-0. No. Bhutan, no.
Just smashing this light screen, full screen. Not much Suika can do about that, honestly.
That's surprising.
No, I mean,
we haven't seen it thus far, so it's just like, oh, okay, you're gonna break this out game 3.
I won't even lie though. I feel like Tono-san was trolling a little bit because there's no actual benefit to doing that.
Slightly. I mean, even in the last match, the way he was using light screen to close out the combo, and he's cheesing after. He's having a good time.
Yeah, he's having a good time. You know, he knows he's sitting here in Grand Finals at EVO 2016. So
yeah.
A little bit too early with that grab. Oh, God, he got the counter anyway. Wow. Vettel not gonna hit his mark,
but still pushes him away. Still stays on block. Vettel is actually amazing.
Yeah, Vettel is. Yeah, I think that also has a lot to do with it. I guess a lot of people haven't explored some of these support sets like a Vettel. You know, Boss Log, I know Boss Log loves the support set, but
yeah,
I won't even lie. This is a support set I've never even thought about using like this.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. I'm telling you, after this, I'm going in with breaks in a Vettel talk. Oh, wow. Everything just seems to be going wrong for Bhutan as the last hit of Boomerang catches him and face shifts.
Yeah. And we are at like 9 seconds remaining. Does Tono-sama kind of recognize it and goes right into his burst attack mode, killing more time.
And the charge side beam.
Goes right into his burst attack as well.
Yeah, this is just a waste of time, honestly. Or pushback. He's just running.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much Bhutan
Oh
could
my
do there, and
goodness.
he's 1 round away from taking the whole tournament. Are we going to have a Breakson as the winner right now, DC?
My mind is blown. I don't even know what else to say or do.
No. What is happening?
Bhutan needs to figure something out, man. I would have loved to see him maybe switch support sets before this possibly final match, but he's sticking with Crest. Honestly, it doesn't seem like Crest has been helping him out too much.
No, man. Crest is crusting right now. Oh, no. What is happening?
Tono-sama probably feeling really, really good about this. This man is on such a long run right now.
That's how it starts. You got the mirror coat. He's like, hey, haven't used this in a while. Let's go.
Yeah, gets the grab also, so now has quite the light lead.
Right. And this is what Bhutan needs right now. Some momentum on his side, some time to compose himself because he's on his last legs right now, DC.
Yeah, but he is in a really good position. He's still getting hit by this Vettel. Tono-sama with a very, very small HP pool remaining.
Yeah. Again, closing out the burst attack mode.
All right, it doesn't matter because Crest is going to remove that debuff. Maybe that's part of the reason why. Oh, yeah, so part of the reason why he chose Crest in the first place.
That is actually a really strong answer. At least he gets his burst attack mode on deck again.
Doesn't even matter because Vettel's already ready. Vettel's already on deck again to lock you out once again.
Oh, no. The strength that breaks it.
And you see Tono-sama just trying to get a hit. He's not even going to try and counterattack this.
Yeah.
Trying to get a hit just to combo into... oh, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Signs of life.
Bhutan keeping himself alive, but still 1 round away from getting eliminated from this tournament.
No. Nice.
Nice. Miraco's finally coming in clutch.
He needs it. He needs
And again,
it.
that is the reason why Breakson really does have a hard time with the matchup. Miracle on hitter block.
Okay, just jumps back away, doesn't even want to deal with it, but he gets hit by the Vettel. It stays out for so long.
Yeah, he tried to anti-air brace him with up Y. It was the right idea, but Vettel was still on the screen.
Yeah, chilling. He does have Crest on deck, though. Yeah, there it is. Will gain back his gray health and take away this debuff.
No, yeah, gets punished for the Vettel call.
Yeah. Does it so close.
Oh, yeah, that was a little bit too close to the corner. That wall spot didn't last long enough.
And the rush down breaks, and what is happening? Okay,
Tono-sama getting a little bit too antsy, and I would hate to see him throw it away here.
Yeah, I think he can taste the victory. It's so close.
Yeah, but now getting farther as Bhutan extends his life lead by a little bit.
Again, you got to remember what got you to this position where you're up 2-0.
There's a synergy burst immediate, so Bhutan, he gets the burst attack.
Oh, no.
This will connect.
And okay, he's not in flashing red health, but I think this is enough damage.
Yeah, this does do quite a bit of damage, and
oh no!
Bhutan saves himself from getting 3-0'd in the final set of Grand Finals.
These guys are just chilling. They're just having a good time talking about the match. They're like, oh, I did this. You like what I did there? You like when I did the light shields all over again?
He's like, did you like what? Yeah, I did light screen over and over for 10 whole seconds.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I guess Tonosama just didn't expect his opponent to go immediately into burst attack like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's good, though. Doesn't get 3-0'd in the first set of Grand Finals, doesn't get 3-0'd in the second set of Grand Finals.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've seen him run this back, Fish. We've seen him run back 2-1 before.
That's exactly what he did in Winners Finals.
And now that Tonosama was kind of feeling himself, maybe that's what he was waiting for. He was waiting for his time to strike.
Yeah, he was waiting for, he was just building up Tonosama's ego, and then now is the time. Let's go, Bhutan.
Building him up just to take him back down. Oh, but a great confirm for Tonosama. I think that was a Flame Charge cancel X into a Vettel.
Okay, yeah, that's a good crest call.
Yeah, get a ton of HP back and get rid of that debuff.
Yeah.
That's what Crest is made for, man.
Definitely. And it's actually, I'm glad he switched and does something to counter the Vettel.
Oh, not my boomerang.
And those small differences could be the reason why he won that last match. Definitely helped.
Again, Tonosama realizes that he jumps back after every Vettel call, trying to call out that with the flamethrower, but does not hit its mark. Oh, great confirm off that air hit charge side beam. What a confirm.
Oh, wow. Dashes back with the broomstick. Amazing.
Yep, and again, jab into a Vettel. Bhutan having a really hard time dealing with this Vettel pressure. That's really what's been changing up this this set for him.
Yeah, yeah. That being said, he is at 1 HP, and that will do it.
Yeah, that'll be way more than enough. And Tonosama, once again, 1 round away from being your EVO 2016 champion. Are we going to see the trolls?
Oh, no.
We're going to see the light screens?
I think Bhutan shines when he's at the corner. When he's backed into a corner.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right. He had the run back in winners. Wasn't able to do it in the first set of Grand Finals, but maybe he can do it now.
Seems to be starting off strong. Uh-oh.
Another Vettel call. The Vettels. Where are all these Vettels coming from, man? I thought you were legendary. I thought you were rare.
Not dog. Caught that with a Pokeball, and I'm going to use it every day.
Can you imagine sitting in the stadium and it's just 100 of Vettels flying by, raining down beams, locking people out of their support?
I'd be terrified. That's like the horrible version of Independence Day.
It's another Vettel.
Oh, no. Will Smith, where are you? We need you.
My goodness. Oh, nice. Calls back that air dash backwards with the with the waterfall. And gets a free cross call from that.
Okay.
And activate his synergy burst immediately. So he's not too far behind this match.
No, he's not. He's really not.
As I say, that gets hit by the boomerang raw.
Okay, he goes this Vettel again.
Another Vettel.
Come on. He's just on the sidelines. He doesn't actually leave.
Yeah, somewhere out there, Xerneas is like, man, where's my Y-shaped homie?
No love.
Man, this big damage. Wall Splat doesn't go for the face shift though. Oh no, Tonosama, no fear. This is going to be it. He's going to end it in style with this thigh firecracker, and Tonosama.